ankles under our hip bones. We'll stack the shoulders right over ankles. Welcome. And breathe through your nose, in and out. Inhaling deeply, exhaling deeply. Close the eyes down. Softening the mind, coming from the heart space. For practice today, let the mind relax. Allow those worries to be set aside. So the mind can find some deep relaxation so that the body can relax. Breathe into your heart. Breathe into the heart. Exhale away anything no longer serving the heart, the body. Softness to the back of the forehead, relaxing the mind even more fully. Letting go of any competition, any judgment or expectation. Just finding the present moment, finding the present breath. Aware of our body. Imagine we're stepping in front of ourselves, watching ourselves, watch ourselves. And with an inhale, we sweep the arms overhead, touch those palms together, bring the thumbs to the third eye, and then to the heart. Exhale, inhaling overhead, touching palms. And we'll take the thumb to the third eye and then to the heart. Sweeping up with your inhale. Exhaling thumbs to the third eye and to the heart. Move the breath. Completing one more sweep overhead. Bringing thumbs to the third eye and then to heart center. We lift the thumbs. We lift the heart to the thumbs. And release those hands down. Shrug the right shoulder around in a circle. Shrugging up, back and down. Other side, relaxing the right shoulder, we shrug the left shoulder up, back and down. And let's shrug both shoulders. This time we do a little bit of a Frankenstein roll, rolling the shoulders forward, down, back, up and around. And reverse the shoulder shrugs, shoulder circles. And return back to mountain. Lift through the arches of your feet, the kneecaps, the belly button, heart, the center of our forehead, all lifting. And we breathe into the heart. Doing our yoga from the heart today. Inhale, arms overhead. Clasp the hands and then press the palms up towards the sky. Lengthen out through our right side and the left side. arms back next to the ears. Press the palms up. Draw them hands back. So we're pressing the palms up and then back so the biceps are right there next to the ears. Deep full inhale and exhale. Release the fingers back down into mountain pose. Facing the top of your mat. Do some head circles, circling the head in complete circles. Switch the direction. And bring it back to neutral. Take the left arm to the low back. Take the right hand high, bend the elbow, and place the right hand behind your left ear, gently using the weight of the arm, the hand, to draw right ear towards the shoulder. Getting a nice stretch in our left side of the neck. Release the hand down, switching, so the right arm is to the back, we lift the left hand, bend the elbow, and then place the left hand behind the right ear. Drawing the left ear towards your left shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Slide the hand off the head. And return to mountain. Shake out those arms, doing some pendulum swings. Tapping the low back. Nice job. And we slow it down, back to mountain. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, arms overhead, palms pressing away as we swan dive into our first forward fold, waking up the hamstrings. Inhale up halfway, monkey. Move forward fold. Drop the head, sweeping up, inhale. We'll move with our breath, waking up the body. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale up halfway, lift. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, sweep. Touching palms, swan dive. Move at your own pace. Make this your own flow. Adding a little pause between our inhalation and exhalation. Remembering that when we hold the breath, almost like we're suffocating, just like if we hold on to a feeling or an experience, you have to keep moving in time. We get blocked up. So continue just to let it flow. Letting go as we breathe in, we let go of anything no longer serving us. Releasing the pose, moving with our breath. One last set, meeting in forward fold. Into the floor, step the right foot back, followed by the left foot, going into our first downward dog. And we bicycle the legs as if we're pedaling a bicycle. Same one heel into the mat and then the other. We lift through the tailbone. Arms fingers are right next to each other. Catch an inhale and we flow into a plank. On your exhale, sending it back into downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Flowing with breath. Waking up our bodies a little more. Creating some heat. One more set. You'll meet in downward dog. High, look back at the feet. Inhale, we'll find our plank. Lower the body, crocodile. Inhale, cobra if the back's ready. Lift the thighs, upward facing dog. And then exhale back into child's pose. Taking deep breaths in child's pose. Surrendering, letting go. Taking the body closer and closer to the floor. Side. Two more deep rounds of breath. Into hands and knees, creating some cat-cow flow or any type of movements that would feel good to the back, to the spine. Do barrel rolls. Maybe take right hip and right shoulder together, and then left hip and left shoulder. Just moving out any kinks. Blocks in the back, tightness, stiffness. Waving the back, waving the spine. Letting it flow. Come on to the elbows from here, finding our dolphin pose. We tuck the toes and send the hips up. Arms, the biceps are right next to the ears. Breathe into the body and walk those feet back, finding a dolphin plank. Send your crown forward. Lift through navel center. Kneecaps are lifting, softness through the face, and we release the thighs, the hips, untuck the toes into Sphinx. We draw the belly and the chest forward with the hands, and the head is lifted, shoulders back, away from ears. Breathe into the back. Lift the crown. Breathing in. On your exhale, send those elbows out to the side, hands forward. We swim, flutter kicking, paddling those arms. We look at the mat. Lift the head, the chest a little higher, working the little muscles in our back, our shoulders, and our upper back. Keep swimming. Lots of breathing. One more set. We'll bring the hands underneath the shoulders and extend those hands into a Y formation like YMCA. And then draw the hands back underneath the shoulders and back into a Y. So it's going from a Y almost to a W with flow. So inhale into Y. Exhale, bring the hands back under the shoulders in a W. Inhale, Y. Exhale, W. lifting through the head. Use the back strength. One more set. Placing the hands underneath the shoulders, we press up all the way up into plank. Pushing the chest up and away from the mat. Breathe. On your exhale, find your crocodile. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog if the back's ready. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, lift the hips. And on your exhale, start to step those feet slowly up to the top of the mat in your forward bend. Forward fold. Hands can come behind the calf muscles to get a little deeper. Behind the knees. Head, the shoulders, middle, and low back release towards the floor. Ragdoll the arms, hands on the elbows. We sway from side to side. Take those arms over to your right and lead with your left elbow as you come up into standing. Arms are crossed over overhead. And we take the arms down the left side, lead with your left elbow. And we're going to take the arms to the left, lead with your right elbow, up your left side, bringing hands overhead, and then exhale to come down the right side. Move with breath. So inhaling up, exhale, down. Style. We switch directions after we get to the arms get to the floor. One more nice set, full circles with the arms. Meeting in forward bend. Release the fingers. Inhale, draw fingers up the shins, up the thighs, coming back up into your mountain pose. Fingers, palms open. Big, deep belly inhale. Deep exhale. Right foot steps back. Let's turn the toes to the corner edges. Your mat heels are in 5-point star. Opening up into wide-legged sun, thumbs roll back, pinkies are forward. Reach across the fingertips, opening the heart. Breathe deep into the heart, letting the mind relax. Exhale, letting go of anything no longer serving you. You can visualize it moving out through the bottoms of your feet. Opening up to the possibilities. Opening your heart up to the world. And on your exhale, let's find your goddess squat, elbows pulling in, palms face forward. You lift the head and heart. Inhale, 5-point star. So moon flow. Exhaling goddess. Inhale, 5-point star. Strength of the legs, breathe into your strong legs. Remembering to drive through the heels. One more set. Coming into horse pose. Both knees are bent, arms forward. Stack the head over your heart over the pelvis. Feel the strength in the legs, inner thighs, your glutes. Relaxed shoulders, relaxed head. Breathe in. On your exhale, bring those hands forward, pivot the feet. Turning the toes so they're slightly in. And we come into a wide leg forward bend. Hands find the ankles. Walk the hands over to your right foot. Turn the right toes to the corner edge of your mat. And stack the knee over your ankle. So it's almost like you're starting to lunge. You can stay here, or if you want to move into that deeper variation, turn your left toes up towards the sky. Getting that deep inner thigh stretch. Two more sets of breath. Now press the left foot back into the floor. Straighten your right leg. Head towards the mat. Back to our wide leg forward bend. Letting the body just hang like a rag doll. Body is as limp as it could be over, you're lying over something. Just a limp noodle. Walk the hands over to your left foot, turning left toes towards the corner edge of your mat. Stack the left knee over the ankle, coming into that variation on this side too, where your toes are up. If you're able to do so on the other side, try it on this side, or maybe just keep that right foot down. Shoulders back, breathing. Sending love to your body. Breathing in through the heart, so all that breath is transmuted into love, spreading it to every cell. And press the foot in, right foot into the mat, coming back to wide leg forward bend. Walk the hands to the top of your mat. We're going to find our lunge. Sinking the hips down. Stick the right knee to the floor. Bend the right leg. Right hand presses into the mat. We'll reach back with your left hand, quad stretch. Looking over your left shoulder. Keep your left knee stacked up over the ankle. Breathe in. Your hand was on the foot. Release it back down. Coming to a runner's lunge. Lift the right knee. Here, coming up into high lunge, hands overhead. Stacking left knee over ankle, sink the hips, arms right next to the ears. Although the shoulders are soft, away from the ears. Bring those hands forward, reach forward. Looking down at the left foot. The fingers, and we'll step back, downward facing dog. Breathe into the body. Inhale, find a plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tucking toes, downward facing dog. Look between the hands, we'll step the right foot through in our lunge. Knee down, left hand presses into the mat. We bend the left leg, reach back with the right hand to find that foot. Maybe it finds the foot, maybe not. Wherever you're at is totally perfect. Breathe into the stretch of the thigh. Wide stretch, keep breathing. Big deep breath into the quad, and on the exhale, release back into lunge. Tucking left toes, we lift the left knee, press into the right foot, reach the hands overhead. High lunge, hips sink towards the mat. The right knee stacking over your ankle, looking forward. Now reach those hands forward, looking down at your right foot. Feel the strength in the right leg. Big inhale, and when you exhale, bring the hands to the floor, lunge. Stepping back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tucking toes, downward facing dog. Take the right leg high. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip over your left hip. Looking under your right arm. Looking at your sleeping dog. She opened her eyes. She heard me. Send that right leg straight up. Look through the hands, bend the right knees, the right foot through, lunge, left foot steps forward, standing up in mountain. Step the right foot back, warrior one. Taking a little bit of a twist here, left hand comes down to the back of your right leg. Hand back up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale the hands behind the back. Clasp the hands. Draw the knuckles down and lean over your left thigh. Lift the hands towards the top of your mat. Release the fingers to the floor. Step your left foot back, downward dog. And then take your left leg up towards the sky, lift it high, and then stack the hips, bending your left knee. Look under your left arm. Breathe in, and then extend your left leg straight back, look between the hands, and step the left foot through. Right foot steps forward, coming up to stand in mountain pose. This time, step your left foot back, warrior one. Line up the heels, back foot is a 45-degree turn. Squaring the shoulders, the hips to the top of your mat. Squeeze the left glute. Breathe in and reach. Exhale, bring your right hand to the back of your left leg. Twist. Twisted warrior one. Big breath in. Exhale, release that right hand back up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands behind the back, clasp the hands, opposite thumb is on top this time. Then we lean over the right leg, lift the hands up away from the body, towards the top of the mat. See if you can lift those hands a little bit higher. little higher, a little higher. And release the hands to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. And then walk the hands back to the feet, forward fold. Take the hands just ahead of your left toes. And send the right leg back, tripod balance. The gaze is just ahead of your left toes. Then we'll stack the hips, balancing half moon. Left fingers supporting us on the mat. Send the right hand overhead. If you're against a wall, this would be nice for that extra stability and support of the wall. Keep pressing through that back heel as if you're pressing the heel into a wall. Little soft bend in your left knee. Find a breath in. And on your exhale, bring the right hand back to the floor. Turn your right toes to the floor. Bend the right knee. Reach back with your left hand. Quad stretch once again. Drawing the right heel in towards the glute. Straighten that right leg. Left hand comes down. Right foot steps forward. Fold. Take the hands just ahead of your right toes. Send your left leg back. Turn the left toes towards the floor. Hips level. Moving into balancing half moon. We stack the left hip over the right. And send the left fingers up over the heart, heart over right fingers. Press that left foot into the imaginary wall. Still flex the foot. Little bend in the right knee. Breathing deep, coming from the heart. The head relax. Big inhale. And with your exhale, bring the fingers to the floor. Press your left heel back. Bend the left knee. Reach back with your right hand. Quad stretch. Heel towards the glute. And release the foot next to the right. We'll walk the hands forward back into plank. Puff the chest away from the floor. Crown extending forward. Let's take the right knee to right elbow and step it back. Left knee to left elbow, and we step it back, alternating back and forth. Breathing, keeping the shoulders over the wrists. One more set. Lower crocodile. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, set back, child's pose. Big sigh. Two more breaths in child's pose. Totally letting go. Onto the knees. We'll walk the hands back onto your knees, so we're stacking the shoulders over the hips. Letting the blood blood drain out from the head. Let's take our fists, place them at the low back. Hands, fists pressing into the low back so our thighs are lifting. Head is dropped back. Squeeze the shoulders together, elbows towards each other. Breathing in. Deep heart opener. Breathe into the heart. Nice back bend. And slowly lifting up. Setting the hips over your feet. Coming into hero. Hands rest on the thighs. Adding a twist here so the left hand comes to the outside of your right thigh. Right hand is behind the back. You look over the shoulder. Release to center, and right hand finds your left thigh. Fingers behind the back, turning the gaze to look over left shoulder. Big, deep inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, unwinding. Just drop a hip to the side, swing the feet around front, extend the legs so they're wide. Walk the hands forward. Flex the feet. Simply walk those fingertips just a little bit further ahead to deepen. Walking hands back towards the body. Sitting tall, place the hands on each side of your right leg. Keep the left sitting bone grounded into the mat as you walk your hands down your right leg. Maybe bringing the nose towards the knee. Softening a little bit more with your exhale. Walk the hands back up to center. Hands coming over each side of your left thigh. Keep the right sitting bones pressing down and walk your hands as far forward as you can go without the sitting bone coming up off the floor. Feel that deep stretch, not only in the back of your leg and the inner thigh, but also in the lower right side of your back by the hip. Feel it up through the right side of your back. And slowly walk the hands back to center. Inhale the hands overhead. Exhale your hands down over your right leg. Inhale, lift the hands overhead. Exhale your hands over the left leg. Inhale up. And then flowing with breath. Exhale over your right. Inhale to center overhead. Exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale to the right. Keeping both sitting bones glued to the floor. super glued down. Two more really good sets on each side. Fully lifting, lowering, conscious movement with breath. Back to center. Let's bring the hands down, zip the legs together, hands behind the back. You're gonna bend the knees, come into a reverse tabletop. Lifting the hips, head drops back. Press those knees forward. Come into staff, so we're going to straighten the legs, bring the hips between the hands, flex the toes towards the knee, and we're going to add a little movement. So inhale, come into your reverse tabletop. Exhale, staff. Inhale, reverse tabletop, lift the hips, and then exhale, staff. Continuing to flow as you breathe. You can hold one or the other. If your body needs a little rest, feel free to rest. One more set. Meeting and staff. Scoot forward to the top of your mat so you got room behind you. Place the hands behind your knees. Lift the shins parallel to the mat. Nice back here, long spine. If you want extra work, extend the hands out to each side. Round the back, and we're going to roll onto the back and then roll back up into our modified boat. Rolling back and then up into modified boat. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Boat. Lowering. Keeping weight out of the head and the neck. One more set. Nice boat. Knee on our backs. Hug the knees into the chest once you get on the back. Circling the knees. Roll the lower back into the floor. Extend your left leg long. Hugging right knee in. Press that the left heel forward. Take your right arm over to the right. Palm facing up. And then use your left hand to guide the knee across the body to your left side, turning the eyes to look at your right palm. Feel the inhalation and exhalation. And flowing with our breath in this moment. Even though we're not moving, but we're always releasing our exhale. We're always letting go. Not only of the breath, but of emotions. Thing no longer serving us. We let it go. This too shall pass. One more deep inhale and exhale. Take your eyes up. Inhale, hug the knees in. A little rock of the back into the mat to reset our lower back. Extend your right leg long. Hug your left knee in. Press the right heel forward. Press, press, press. The right hand, draw the knee over to the right, extending left arm to the left. Take the gaze to the left hand. Softening with each and every exhalation. Opening up further into the twist, even if it's just the littlest amount more. It doesn't have to be a lot. The compounded effect of day after day of doing this twist will open up our bodies more and more. That's why it's a practice. Practicing. No end destination. Take a deep breath in and exhale fully. Inhale, look up to the sky, hug the knees back into the chest, rocking, moving into happy baby, yogi toe hold around the big toe, kept off by the thumb, knees bending, bottoms of the feet up towards the sky, getting some sunshine on the bottoms of our feet. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the low back also to the floor. How much can we relax the body? Our happy baby. Bottoms of the feet together, coming into reclined cobblers. Knees falling out to each side. Lungs are inflating and deflating. The heart, exhaling anything no longer serving you. It can be in our mind, it can be in our body, in our soul. Perfect final rest pose for practice today. Stay in reclined cobblers, lie on the belly. Take your legs up the wall or on a chair or on a couch. Extend both legs, Shavasana. Spontaneous breath. We can never hold on to a breath, just like we can never hold on to a moment or a thing or stuff, or we just start to suffocate. Allowing the mind and the body to flow just as the breath flows in and out. Taking it in and then letting it go. Breathing in and letting it go. your mind. Thinking about your name, your first name and last name. I am Valerie Hoganson. You would say, I am your name. Thinking of all the memories of your name, where it came from, maybe some past positive memories you have associated to your name. Good memories when you said your name, or you wrote your name. And then release the last name. I am Valerie. And say, I am Renee. Positive memories all the way back to your childhood. Visualizing when somebody used your name. Something exciting. How did it feel? What did you experience? Continue to think over and over again. I am Valerie. Feeling comes up. What's your body doing? And then releasing your first name. Just saying, I am. Repeating that mantra over and over and over. Replacing that word I am with Sat Nam. Sat Nam, saying it over in your mind. Noticing your awareness of being aware. Being aware that you are aware. Belly to inhale and exhale. Really taking your awareness back to your body and just letting the mind and the body rest. Not thinking about anything in particular, just allowing and resting. Take 2 deep breaths right here. In through the nose. Slowly exhaling through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Turning to normal breath. fingers and reaching the arms overhead. Place both feet on the floor with bent knees. Rolling to a side. In a few moments, lie on your side. And then back into the room, back into your day. Anything concerning you or bothering you, figuring out in this time what it might be. Maybe it's just you're warm or need something to eat, need to go to the bathroom. Sometimes our stress that comes up in life is just something very simple that needs to be addressed. Maybe a drink of water. Top leg long. Slowly walk the hands towards the body to lift your head. Coming into crossed leg, easy seated. Let's finish with a couple body circles around. Inhaling as we come forward. Exhaling as we roll back. Inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale forward and exhale to move back. Coming to center, sitting nice and tall. Bring the fingers out to your sides. Hold big exhale. Sweep up overhead. Breathe in, hold the breath, suspend the inhale, sip more air in, hold the breath, hold, and exhale with control, slowly bringing hands to heart center, and we'll bow, finishing our practice. Namaste.